Okay, I'm hoping that might be better. So I've come up through the centre. Okay. And I'm going to go to this corner and go through corner. You see, okay, all the way through, and then that will pull down to meet that centre one. Okay, so you get in a little hexagonal start, and then I'm going to finger press, and then I'm going to turn, and again I'm going to go into that corner, pull it, pull to the centre. Just see if you can see what I'm doing. Right. So you're going to go into that point there, pull all the way through. I'm holding my breath. Pull it down to the centre. Finger fold there. Turn it again. Little into this, and then pull it all the way through. And it kind of folds back on itself. There you go. Now at this stage, just do a bit of jiggery pokery and get your point. Okay. And what's going to happen here is all your folds have been going one way, one way, one way. This last one be a little bit different. So into the point, pull it down. So you've got kind of a little pocket there. See if I can. Come on. There we go. Okay. So they're all going the same way, apart from this last one, which is like a little pocket. Okay. So what I'm going to do is going to go back down the centre. Little tiny stitch. And I'm just going to finish it off with a little knot. The stitches in. As I say, you're not going to see this, but I've got an enormous knot there. I don't know why. Okay. So you've got a little cheese hexie. Okay. I'll put that to one side, and we'll do the other two. I'll try and show you. So, oops. Try not to concentrate on that crease too much there. Fold your circle in half and finger press. Fold it into quarters. And again, finger press. Okay. Oops. So you then got quarters, and you need to come up through the centre of all the folds. I don't think you're going to be able to see this very well, but because I can't, and come all the way through. Okay, then you're going to get one side of your fabric, your circle, and come into the centre, fold into the centre, and give that a press down. Okay. If you're left-handed, shall we go with the left-handed way? You will go counterclockwise. So we're going to go in to the very, very top of the point. Okay. Oops, I'm trying to stitch left-handed and that's not going to work. Into the very point, pull it all the way through and keep pulling, and it will meet that one and come to a point here. Yeah. Then you want to finger press that down. Okay. Then you're going to go into that point, pull all the way through. Okay. Yeah. Again, give it a turn into that point. You want to be going through both, oh gosh, pieces of fabric at this point. All the way through. Pull it taut, not taut, but tightish. Okay. Back through that one. I'm struggling because I'm not left-handed. I'm just having a go though. All the way. Do a little bit of a jiggery pokery there to get it nice and straight. Then you want to go through that point there. Oops. Okay. Oof. Gosh. I don't know why I hold my breath. It's like it's the. Okay, so you then you've gone through. You're only using a tiny bit of thread. You're literally coming up through every piece. You're not moving your thread around. And then you're going to go back down the centre. Oh, hello. What have I done here? Stitch through my knot. Can I pull that yet? Ooh. So you've got a little hexagon. Cheaty hexagon. Okay, so I'm just going to tie a knot in that. As I say, you're not going to see this side, so don't worry about the knot. If you were doing it where you could see it, you could always pop a little button on. See if I've got one to cover up the. This is all over to cover up your little knot, I suppose. Okay, and I will do my third and final. So knot in the thread. Oh my gosh, I need to stop holding my breath and settle down. So cloth in half, you circle in half, into quarters. Finger press this. This I don't want to finger press for some reason. It's because it's probably not 100% cotton. Okay. I'm just wondering whether or not I need to get rid of that blue pen. No, I don't. So I'm going in through the centre of my circle. And I want to put the one edge to the centre there. Did I come up through that? I can't remember in the last one. Who knows? Who knows what I did? I'm going to the point, pull down, finger press through that point, pull down, little finger press through that point again. I always worry that you can't see my stitching. But unless I can zoom in, which is not so easy on this camera, and I know I can do it on the laptop, but that's like a step of technicality too far for me. Literally. Oh gosh. Just do a little bit of a wiggle, wiggle, wiggle through that last point. Oops, no. I'll go through that bit. A bit of the fraying fabric. And back down. Try not to go through the knot this time. Hey, that's nice. Hope, that's my daughter-in-law's name. That's cute. Just going to do, oops, come back. Snip you up and you can go away. Okay, so I did say before that these, let's see if they focus, focus, how these are folded. You get like an opening on one side, on one of the sides of the hexie. Now it's entirely up to you. You can have them all over the place, any which way you like, but now then, I'm right-handed, so I shall go along there. Just going to, ooh, will it fit on? Yeah. Put mine like that, I feel. But if you wanted your opening in the same point in the same direction, that's what I was going to say. Please do, but I'm not too worried. I'm just looking for a bit of glue, which I've not got. Where's that? Let me just grab some grit stick. Just going to stick it down a bit, just so I can. I was going to put a pin in, but I've got no idea where the pins are. I'm just going to do a little tiny dab of grit stick just the tiniest dab, just to stop it from moving around. Okay. 2. Three. Which way? There. I feel like somebody's going to say, this is not slow stitch. Of course. But we all know that slow stitches isn't about the stitches or the going in straight lines. It's about being in the moment, which is quite difficult to be if you're videoing, I will say. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stitch this down, and I'm just going to stitch with, just going to pop that in there. Just going to get some red. Which thread do I want? Let's go with that. Bam, bam, bam. I do like this eleganza red. It's I like variegated threads. I know there's people out there that aren't fans, but I love a variegated thread. Just so much easier. Now, I don't worry about the back of my work. You know, it's not going in a museum. It's not. We're not doing it for the Royal School of Needlework. This is how I want to stitch, how I feel at that time. Sometimes, if I'm doing some other kind of work, I will hide my knots, hide my threads, do all that kind of thing. But that's not what this is about. So all I'm going to do for this is some straight stitches. So here's where the stitch comes in. So I'm just going to go up and stitch into each corner. To start, as I say, I'm using some vintage antique linen. This is from the 1920s. And I am literally going to do a straight stitch in the middle of each as well. What was I saying? This is so beautiful to stitch through. Absolutely beautiful. I did. If you met me at the Knitting and Stitching show, hello again. And did you buy some of my linen? And did you get the story? Because the story is my brother lives in France. As you guys that are here have been here a while will know. And he likes to collect all kinds of manner of things, but particularly rusty old objects of farm machinery or bits and bobs of, I don't know, all sorts, keys, horseshoes, all kinds of rusty old bits, and then he makes junk art from them. Did I catch that? Anyway, when I go over, him and his wife, Caroline, we go, they take me all around the junk shopping, and it's absolutely brilliant, I have to say. So I collect all the linen from there. I'm going to go all the way around this outside and come back around to that side, just because I don't want to be taking my thread too far around the back. But yeah, and I had so much of this linen. The kids, my kids, said to me, "Mum, you're going to have to sell some of it." So I decided that we would cut it up into smaller pieces so we could share the love. And I do believe that it will be available in my website shop, but I'm not 100% sure. I shall make sure with Heather. Again, if you met Heather, the whirlwind at the show. Hope you can see this stitching. I'm trying to sort of just keep it in shot. Yeah, so if you're lucky enough to get your hands on some, it's beautiful to stitch on. I'm kind of coming up. Hang on, what's happened here? No, I'm down into the corners. I know that one wants to stitch there, but I'll have to do it when I come back round. So you can add other things, but this is your prompt is, well, there's two prompts really, a cheese hexie and a straight stitch for today's prompt. And I do think, I sometimes look and think, ooh, I don't like that, which I'm now looking at and thinking, I don't like that because I don't like how it's gone dark here. But I'm not going to let it bother me. I'm going to keep going with the process because I guarantee I won't like everything. Isn't it funny how you kind of go with different colours or go with a colour that is your favourite? Red is my favourite colour of all time. But I love blue, and I have a lot of blue in my house of sort of varying degrees. Now, why did I not go through both of those? That's because I was talking. Yeah, so I do love a bit of blue and white. I've got a cabinet which that's like full of blue and white china. It's looking quite. Actually, I said I didn't like it when it went round there, but actually now I'm. How many times can I say actually? Now looking at it, it does look really pretty. Come in that one. I'm kind of being mindful of what's going on the back of it, even though I've just said don't worry about what's going on the back of it. I don't know what the it doesn't matter what the back looks like. It's all about the tale it tells, really. Okay, so that is my hexes, cheaty hexes stitched on, and that's the back, which doesn't look bad at all. I don't know why I worry about these things. The only thing I might do is I've got some teeny weeny tiny beads, buttons that I might find out. Let me have a little look. Oops. Let me see. I might pop one of those in, but I might not. I'm leaving it at that today. I can always come back to it. So that, ladies and gents, is your first day done. Let's have a look. I like that. Like it a lot, even though I decided I didn't halfway around. So, cheaty hexes, I may come back to it at a later date while I'm stitching. I might not. This is the whole point of my kind of slow stitching thing. I might put some buttons on. I might not. The only reason I'm saying I might put some buttons on is because this one here has got a bit of a thread. I might just put one on that. Shall I have a look? I might go white and just hide it. Yeah. Oh dear. Will that go through that? No. Let's find a thinner needle. Let's find a thinner needle. Will that one go through? No. Oh my. Oh my. Will you go through? You will. Yes. They are very tiny buttons. And now, of course, I've got the tiniest eye of needle. Come on. No. Which way? Let's just... Ooh, hurrah! I'm actually going to stick with that side. Oh. Oh. I'm just going to come up here because I don't want another knot on the back and tuck that under. And then put my little button on. These are the sweetest little buttons. Therefore, I bought them for the mini moon gazer arms and legs. Oh yeah, that's better. That sort of satisfied my, not perfectionism, because I'm not, it's not about that. It was just ever so slightly bothering me. Okay, up underneath. And tuck you back down. There we are. Just hidden that thread. So this time, oh dear. Oh yeah, I'll take a little picture. I do like that. Now I'm thinking, oh, shall I have some more buttons on? But no, I'm not. Not at this moment in time. So, happy stitching, everyone. And I will see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.